What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Shop Talk here at 31 Records, my little record store in Houston, Texas. Man, I tell you what, it's been a good day today. The music in the video today, background music or whatever, bam! We talked about it yesterday. That's Bouncing Souls, Maniacal Laughter. This is a Chunk Saw Records release one. Not like a re-release. This is an old CD. Yeah, check out some Bouncing Souls, folks. Today we're going to talk about, what I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records we're going to talk about today, so I need to make this quick. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and if you want to check out my Patreon or my Bandcamp, anything like that, it's in the description. We also have a merch shelf on the channel now that YouTube let me put up here. I'll be designing some new shirts. I got some artists working on some stuff for me, so yeah, just stay tuned, man. We got some really cool stuff happening. Yeah, let me switch the camera angle around and we'll talk about these records, all right? All right, so we're going to talk about 5 records. I'll try to make it quick as I can. This is one that my buddy came in and he was looking at albums and he picked this up. He decided not to get it, but I did a little looking. I listened to a little bit of it and I really like it. So I just wanted to showcase it very quickly. This is The Lucky Punch. This album is from, I think, 2004, if I'm not mistaken. I could be way off on that, but it's not a lot of information about this band. It's on good old-fashioned black vinyl on Deadbeat Records. But this is like very much just straight up rock and roll, dude. If you like ZZ Top, the Helicopters, Backyard Baby, stuff like that, you check this band out. Go give them a listen. Anybody that wants this record for any reason, it's $22 plus shipping if you need to be shipped somewhere. But yeah, even if you don't want to buy the record, just listen to the band because it's a good album. Plus, it's got a killer, like the cover art, man. It's super awesome. That's what I think. That's what my buddy was interested in, was the cover. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I like it as well. So yeah, The Lucky Punch, dude. Good old rock and roll music. Very, very much just straight rock and roll. All right. Let's start with this copy of Alkaline Trio, From Here to the Infirmary. I've been talking about this band a lot lately. A lot of their albums are hitting special anniversaries. This is a 2017 press of the record. It is on half black, half red. Let's go ahead and rebag that, actually. Yeah, it had a good sleeve. I just need to put it on the outside. But yeah, this is my favorite Alkaline Trio album, probably. It's a coin toss. It's either this one or Good Morning. I have a copy of Good Morning, and it's on cassette tape, and it's spelled M-O-R-N-I-G because it's, what's that country that I buy a lot of stuff from? It's South American, I think. Oh my goodness, dude. What can't I remember? Indonesian? Indonesian. It's Indonesian. But yeah, this is 2017. The price tag says $75. I need to relook that up and see if it's going down at all. Because, well, I don't want to rip anybody off. But yeah, let's see. Private Eye, opening track is just absolutely wonderful. Take a look out. Stupid Kid. Oh my goodness, dude. Armageddon. Oh man. Dude, this album is so good. I'm Dying Tomorrow. Ugh. Dude, Dan is such an underrated singer and songwriter. I love Dan. And Andriano, I believe is how you say his last name. Alkaline Trio, bro. Dude, you can't beat this band. I love them. Love them. All right, 3 more. Dude, Bouncing Souls are so rad. Okay, here's one that I don't have a lot of information on. I just simply don't know a lot about this band. Oh, you know what? About this Lucky Punch album. I got some information on it and I forgot that I did that. Hold on. It's actually like a little write-up. Somebody wrote this up on it. Lucky Punch, Kick Up a Hula Baloo LP. Good grief. The Lucky Punch are like the Helicopters with an extra dose of 70s arena rock running through their bones. The riffs fly at you like Chinese stars in a Sonny Chiba movie. The hooks are monstrous and there's an air of total sonic destruction. So addictive you could snort it. Let's go. For a price of a measly case of beer, you can get the honky-talking riff boogie of the title track, the full-bore power rock anthem, Hell of a Ride, the ZZ Topisms of So What You Gonna Do About It, and nearly a dozen other swanky rippers. If you want a little Backyard Baby style flash rock, check out the relentless Never Gonna Know What You Haven't Tried, which is a very accurate statement. Or if you're in the mood for shit kicker tinged van rock, dig the closer Far Out, still trying to get back in. I guess what I mean to say is if you're looking for just about any kind of rock and roll, you know, the manly running with the wolves type shit, then this album is for you. Out on Deadbeat Records. I love that write-up. I think it's fantastic. I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. Sorry. No better, no better, no better, no better. Bouncing Souls are better than most bands. Okay. So, this is a 2004 press of Jawbreaker, Dear You. This is a band that I don't love this band, but, you know, it's kind of a scarce album, honestly. And I'm trying to broaden my horizons and expand my tastes a little bit. Starting out with this Husker Du talk, you know what I'm saying? Look at how pretty this is. But the Husker Du thing, it didn't bother me, but it really got me thinking, like, you know, give stuff more than one chance. So I'm going back to listen to some of the early Husker Du stuff this week, and I'm going to have a little video made up of that probably. But Jawbreaker's another one of those bands that everybody else liked, and I just didn't really get it, I guess. And, you know, I don't pretend to be somebody I'm not, so I just didn't get it. But Dear You is probably, this might be their most important record, maybe. And again, I'm not an expert on the band by any means, so tell me if that's incorrect. I know it's a very important record in general, so. Yeah, I want to see something that I did that it's so silly that I'm proud of this, but I absolutely am. Hold on, I'll show you. So I was like cleaning up the shop earlier and just kind of putting things away. And I found a big ass Waterloo record sticker, and I was like, man, why would I want a Waterloo record sticker in my record store? And I thought, well, because it's an Austin record shop. What do I care? And so I cut it in half, and I put half on my thing and half on the wall, and it just looks so cool, dude. Shout out Waterloo Records. Austin, Texas. That place is awesome, man. I buy a lot of stuff from them. But, yeah, man, let me know. What do you guys think about Dear You? What is your favorite track on the album? What's the best Jawbreaker album in your opinion? Just, you know, I'm just trying to expand my tastes a little bit. I'm trying to learn to like things that are outside my wheelhouse. And I'm not going to force myself to do it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But I don't want to just listen to it once and pass it on. I've done a lot of that in my life. And I think I'm going to miss out on a lot of music that's really wonderful if I just, I don't like this and move on. I just think it's a little, I don't know, I own a record store, man. And immerse myself in it, right? Isn't that the way I should do it? Let me know what you think. Jawbreaker, Dear You, 2004, double LP on this beautiful blue marble vinyl. It says $80. Again, I'm up to repricing it if I need to. Whatever. Dude, I love this album. Let's see. These two are kind of pricey. I put all my NAS stuff over here. NAS. Okay. Let's see. Dos Mas. I don't know, I didn't say it like that for this reason, but we're going to talk about Los Crudos. This band is awesome, dude. Hardcore crust band. I don't know, they're like a hardcore band and a crust punk band mixed together, kind of. They're out of Chicago, Illinois. They played from 91 to 98, and then they got back together in the mid-2000s, and I don't know if they're still together or not, but I haven't heard otherwise. So this is a 2-disc, 4-side, like compilation of their entire discography, to my knowledge. This is a first press of that. Fairly scarce, but I just wanted to show you guys. It's on very, very beautiful. Look at this. Look at this cream and red, just like the cover. Los Crudos is a band that, while I don't know a lot about, they were huge within my friend group because I live in Houston and we have a gigantic, like, Spanish-speaking, you know, Mexican, South American culture down here. And so this band was listened to and appreciated a lot back then. So I've listened to this quite a bit. I just, you know, I'm going to go through and do some more listening and try to see if I can come up with a handful of songs that I really like out of it. But I used to listen to this with my friend John. Shout out John Hale. He was in Arm in Arm. I'm pretty sure he's the one that introduced me to Los Crudos. Maybe it was Davey Tejas. I think it was John. But, you know, shout out Davey Tejas anyways. He's awesome. Comes with like a newspaper print poster, but on the poster it has a write-up in Spanish and in English, which I think is cool. Miserable times. They say that we ain't worth shit, but in desperate times, wartime, they come knocking on our fucking doors. They believe our blood is worthless, and we have lost so many of our young who believe the lies. They die fighting to protect the nation. They believe they are protecting what is... Sorry, they die fighting to protect the nation. They believe they are protecting what is ours. Ours, we own nothing. They own and run it all. That is amazing. Inaccurate. Also comes with like this newspaper print booklet with all of the lyrics for all 4 sides, plus some flyer artwork. This is just a spectacular release. I don't know the price of this one right now, so my apologies. But yeah, dude, this is awesome. The jacket is probably in a VG Plus, but the discs are mint. So if anybody's interested in this, let me know. If not, no worries, man. This is a great release. It'll sit here and look awesome for a while. Somebody will pick this up. I feel weird trying to sell stuff through my channel, but, you know, I own a store. I got to sell stuff. Are y'all hearing this Bouncing Soul stuff? It's so ridiculous. All right. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I got one more record to show you. Crazy Animals, and I think this one might be the craziest one. All right. Los Crudos. Excuse me. All right. Boy, turning left like that was so unnatural. It's weird. Okay. So this is from 1983. All right. Ah, fuck it, whatever. All right, so this is 1983. First press of this Black Flag. That's everything went black. So, okay, again, I don't know a lot about Black Flag. I never was a huge fan, but when this came up as something I could get, I had to have it because of the story behind it. So I guess they lost the lawsuit with their first label. It was called Unicorn. I think it was an MCA imprint. I might be wrong on that. But SST, who was putting this record out, they weren't allowed to sell anything under the name Black Flag or with the Black Flag bar logo that you guys all know and love. And so they had to basically mark out the thing. So I guess on the master artwork, I don't know how they accomplished this. It looks so ridiculous. It looks like an accident. But, you know, this one's been loved, obviously. The discs are in decent shape. Jacket's pretty beat. But it's rare, man. This is scarce. I think it's awesome. A lot of life and a lot of history in this record. But it's a double LP, obviously. And then you have previously unreleased recordings, 1978 to 1991. If you look up on the top left-hand corner, it says Greg Ginn, Chuck Dukowski, Des Cadena, Robo, Shavo Pederast, and Johnny Bob Goldstein. So Shavo Pederast is supposed to be Ron Reyes. Apparently he was called Shavo on 2 records of theirs, but he, to my understanding, does not like that very much. But he quit playing for Black Flag because of all the violence in the scene surrounding Black Flag as a band. And then Johnny Bob Goldstein is freaking Keith Morris, and he quit playing with Black Flag because they were getting banned from clubs due to the violence, and they couldn't tour or do much, and so he went on to do things with the Circle Jerks. And SST just kind of as like a, I guess, a joke is the right word, I guess. As a joke, they put those names on the cover of the album. Now, I don't know how Keith Morris feels about this, but I am pretty confident that Ron Reyes is not a big fan of that. But interesting release, man. Interesting release. This is pretty cool. Not a lot of these available out there, but I don't know. I love this record store. I love all this history, and I feel like here's the one thing that I think is pretty cool. As I do this and I do these Shop Talk videos, look, man, I might buy 100 records, but I'm only going to know something about, let's say, 25 of them. So, you know, I'll know what they are, maybe a song or two, but I won't know any of the history necessarily. So doing this show with you guys is amazing because I'm learning about all these bands and these releases that are so important to our culture. So, I don't know, I'm really happy and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for you guys watching this channel. I'm grateful for everybody that donates to the channel on my live streams, for anybody that buys a record at my shop or on my Bandcamp, anybody that's a Patreon member. Just understand, if I don't mention it, doesn't mean fuck all, dude. I think of you guys all the time. I appreciate it, and I'm going to keep on keeping on, man. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing this community, and I'll see you guys on the next Shop Talk. All right, peace.